Sci-Fi.
Hey everybody, welcome to Real Life Sci-Fi with Wade and Willie. I'm Wade.
I'm Willie.
This is a podcast about the paranormal and contemporary mythology. Join us on patreon.com/real life sci-fi for access to 2 bonus episodes a week, video feeds, and more. Also visit reallifesci-fi.show for stuff. Thank you for being Patreons, who you are. I just saw the next line on my script and it made me sad. It says, episode is brought to you by... And we don't have anyone to say because nobody's going up to buy us a beer tier, man. And I'm just like, what's going on
we don't
here?
have any news. We appreciate you who are out there. Thank you.
We're just shaming all the ones who don't. I'm sorry. Let's get to it. Let's welcome aboard the SSRLSF. Okay, he's co-host of Shrugbuds on twitch.tv/Shrugbuds. It's Stiltskin.
Hey, what's up? How's it going, guys?
Hey.
Am I your first animated guest?
What?
Am I the first, person ever?
Of course.
Wow.
Yes.
This is exciting.
Do you feel honored?
Yeah, I feel like I'm breaking a 3-dimensional glass ceiling or something right now. This is
totally
cool.
Well, it's all thanks to your creator. But this was one of the questions. I don't know if I'm supposed to say the creators.
No, I'm a 5,000-year-old fairy tale creature. I'm Rumpelstiltskin,
Yeah,
straight out of the fairy tales.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's all good.
And that was actually my first question for you. What are you? I couldn't hear.
I'm kind of a gross elf guy. I don't really have like a species. I'm not like a gnome or anything like that. People always think I'm an elf, and that kind of pisses me off, to be honest. But
you got a little cute hat.
I mean, I get it, but I got to accessorize, I got to peacock a little bit to impress people.
You got a purple shirt and a green hat, and there's a red feather in it. That's cute. What is that, a bird feather?
Yeah. It's a red robin feather that I plucked straight out of the robin's ass.
Out of his ass?
Yeah, right out of his ass. It was glorious.
I've seen you described as a dwarf and a goblin.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with those terms, but yeah, no, I'm just me, man. I'm 5,000 years old. I'm about like 6 apples tall. Pretty much, I used to steal babies all the time, and I came to your human world, started watching movies.
A Smurf. You just stole that from Smurfs.
No, Smurfs are like 3 apples tall. I'm trying to kind of use the scale that you might be familiar with.
Yeah, okay, but that's the most confusing scale because never have I ever stacked apples vertically to see how it's like. It makes me do math in my head.
Well, next time you're at the grocery store, try it out.
Yeah, I
was just doing it
because I
with
could
my
never
hands
afford my own 5
on my
apples.
lap right now. I was doing 6 apples.
So was I. So that's what did you get? Like 2 feet something?
Yeah, that 2 feet's good.
All right.
Yeah, that looks about my height, Willie. Like what you just did right there.
I could say that you are the same size as a PS5 with a hat.
Yes, exactly. On the stand. The little stand that comes with it. Yeah.
So do you live in the modern day?
Yeah, no, I live in your world. I'm here now. Look at the living room behind me. I know.
I realized as I asked it, like you're that's where you are. You're alive and you're right there.
No, I live with my friend Harvey. I don't want to get into like, shilling or anything, but we do Twitch shows and stuff like that together. We hang out, and we have an animated show on YouTube that has people like Sam Brown, Rich Fulcher on it. It's a pretty fun little show. It's pretty cool.
How'd you get those guys?
They owe me favors. So
you did something for them?
Let's just say they're each missing firstborns, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you're a bad guy. I keep forgetting.
Yeah. That's how we get you. Us bad guys.
Oh, wait, your friend's a bad guy too?
No, he's just a normal dude. He's just kind of a loser I live with.
He was the firstborn, right? That was owed to you?
Yeah. There's a whole, if you go on our YouTube, there's a pilot that explains how we met and everything. And how I spent several days trying to get him in a sack. Yeah. Now I'm in the industry. Now I'm a awful show business person. So I'm worse than I was before, really.
Yeah. Did you start dressing really nice?
No, I've been wearing this outfit for 5,000 years. I just have never wanted to change it.
Well, it works, man. And you got your own show.
Yeah.
There's so many
do you have a
questions.
cold?
Yeah.
Do I have a cold?
Yeah, your nose is red.
Oh no, that's just that's what happens when you get old. You guys can both look forward to that.
It's like the alcoholic nose.
Oh, it's gin blossoms?
Oh, is that what Gin Blossoms means?
Yeah, yeah. Gin Blossoms
Oh my gosh.
that's the band. They thought like what's that term to them was like romantic, and it's like the nicest thing to describe like a horrible thing. You know what I mean?
So the song I found out about you is about recognizing gin blossoms, maybe?
Yeah, and how they have a fetish for
gin, the alcohol, gin blossoms. Okay.
I gotta admit, I could not identify a Toad the Wet Sprocket song or a Gin Blossom song. Like
I
you said,
both of them.
Who did Till I Fall Away?
Sprocket?
Yeah, Toad the Wet Sprocket.
That was also Gin Blossoms, but Toad the Wet Sprocket was coming to town soon. I was like, I would love to go. I don't know anybody I could go with, and I'd be singing the whole time, and the person with me would be like, "Whoa, you know this?"
I don't think I've even heard. What's the other one? I can't recall.
Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Toad the Wet. Toad. I don't think I've ever heard a Toad the Wet Sprocket song. I know them from looking through Columbia and going Toad the Wet Sprocket. That's a funny name, but
they had that Walk on the Ocean song.
Top radio hits at once. Yeah.
Oh, that was them.
And then all I want is to feel this way.
Oh, I like that song.
Close. Yeah.
Are you sure that's not the Gin Blossoms?
You know what? I actually like the Gin Blossoms, but I'm with you. I couldn't. It's so like bland, but it's catchy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do the Goo Goo Dolls kind of fit into this zone?
Yeah, they're a little more emotional, but yeah,
and you know who I would say is
that song that was from You've Got Mail.
Oh,
I forget how it goes, but there's a big.
I know the song called City of Angels.
I'm sorry. No, You've Got Mail. City of Angels. Yeah, thank you.
I just want you to know who I am. Like that song.
Am I wrong, or does she get killed on the bike to that song? Or is that a bit?
No, I think you're right.
Spoiler alert for City of Angels.
I know she's like being the most ridiculous bike rider in this scene. She's like closing her eyes and doing no hands, and like she's an angel or something. Or these are bits that I thought of.
I was doing such a good job until I messed up City of Angels. No, she did die in that scene, and that was the whole thing. You didn't want her to die, right?
So, who didn't? The audience?
The angel.
What? That's what it's about? She is an angel?
He's an angel, and he falls in love with a human.
That's forbidden.
Do you know about the angel rules?
Oh, yeah. That is no. Ooh, boy, that is asking for trouble.
What do they do to you then?
Oh, the first thing they do is cut your dick off.
Does that matter?
I mean, if you want to date humans in the future, yeah.
I guess it makes you a saint.
But if you can't, then what's the difference?
It hurts.
Okay. Fair enough.
And you get
all right, let's get to business.
Should we just watch City of Angels? Do we have to talk about conspiracies? I want to watch this movie now.
I could just talk about you all night, man.
Wow, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me.
It looks like you're scratching your crotch the whole time. That's what I can't get over.
I got a little itchy belly. I got a rash, It's pretty gross.
Did you get it from a hot tub?
No, it's from wearing the same clothes for 5,000 years.
Oh, sure, that'll do.
Yeah.
But do you wash the clothes?
Well, I wear them in the shower, so if that counts, then yes.
Okay, you're gross.
Yeah,
That's
I'm pretty
gross thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to business. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I was gonna say my one thought was I feel like the high point of that weird genre that we're talking about, where it all blends together, would be Sheryl Crow if she wasn't so like kind of. But she's in there, right? Wouldn't you kind of put her in?
She's kind of too cool, but yes, she's too cool for all those guys.
She is very cool.
I picture.
Plus, then you could put her in like the Lilith Fair genre, and right?
Yeah. I picture Sheryl Crow at a bonfire at the beach, and the other guys aren't invited.
Yeah.
Are you saying she's too cool because of that song where she's like, "This ain't no disco" at the beginning, which is like the coolest thing you could say possible?
Oh my god. All right, let's do this. We're gonna start here with the WoW scale. Well, first, just generally, are you into conspiracy theories and stuff? Like, what do you're on Twitch? What do you look at on YouTube?
Oh, on YouTube lately, I've just been getting like, because of the show we do, we watch a lot of deep cut weird movies. It'll be like a 2 hour video that's like, what really happened behind the scenes of Celtic Pride, starring Daniel Stern. Like, I get all these like things now that are just telling me about like movies no one cares about, like 100 interesting facts about Alec Baldwin's The Shadow, and I'll be like, okay, I'll watch that.
Making that? Who the hell? That seems like such a specific video to make, right?
I think that's what's kind of scary about YouTube now, though, is they have us so pegged that there are these cottage industries for every potential interest. And it's like,
but I picture the person. I'm sorry to cut you off. Go on.
No, go ahead.
I picture the person who made that video. That was the first movie they loved because it was just, when you finally connect with a movie.
Yeah.
It just happens to be a crappy movie for most people.
Because they don't make this TV for anything. This is a passion project for them. This is not like, let's get some numbers.
Yeah.
Well, some of these videos though, it's like, they'll be covering something super weird and it has like 50,000 views or something, and I'm like, I want 50,000 views.
Well, but just for instance, I didn't know that this was a thing I could be watching on YouTube, and now I kind of want to like force my algorithm into that. So yeah, I appreciate that sounds amazing to me. Okay, but let's do the WoW scale, and we'll nail down on if you're a waiter or a Willy. Are you ready to be weighed on the WoW scale?
Oh, I'm born for this. Let's do it.
Okay, I kind of fucked that up. I do have to tell you that it's a 5-question quiz, and at the end of the quiz, you'll get scored anywhere between 0 and 5. If you're more of a 0, you're more of a weight. If you're more of a 5, dude, I should not have tried so hard to get the weed out of that vape because
I like it.
I'm really high. I'm struggling with this. If you're more of a 5, you're more of a Willy.
Okay,
here we go. It was a whole thing where I didn't know if this vape was empty or not.
This is like one of those National Lampoon's 2000s movies or something. Like, he thought the vape was broken and it's commencement day and he's got a speech to give or something like that.
That's I'm getting flop sweats.
You gotta pass the
SATs. You're doing great, man. You're doing great.
Willy was just yes-anding you. Okay, here we go. First question, 3-parter. Do you believe in aliens? If so, have they visited Earth? If so, have they visited Earth in the last 300 years?
No, I do not believe in aliens.
Right.
If we saw something in the sky, it's angels, baby.
and those exist.
Those exist, like I said earlier.
Yeah, we got it.
And they want to fuck you. Trust me.
Don't want the world.
And it's the one thing that's forbidden, and they'll lose their dicks if they try.
But you guys are so hot that they're gonna try. So look out.
Wait, what do they look like?
They're gross. They've got a lot of eyes, a lot of wings. The Bible is not lying about that.
So they have a lot of eyes.
Yeah, those biblical style angels with the hundreds of wings.
Descriptions are crazy.
Yeah. Jesus Christ! So they're fighting an uphill battle if they do fall in love. I mean,
yeah, it's tough.
I wouldn't even know what to do with that. All right, question number 2. You live in the real world, so this, I guess, makes sense. Just wrapping my head around you.
It's okay.
Disclosure. Do you think it would ever happen in your lifetime, which is apparently millions of years?
Oh, you mean like coming out and saying that aliens are real?
Yeah, and that you could trust it,
I think that we'll get that when like real Epstein shit drops or something. Like, it'll be like, oh, hey, look at this, we got a thing here. But I'm a little skeptical about the alien thing. I kind of think if we had the evidence, we would have seen it more.
Okay, so you
by
don't
now.
have any knowledge on the
No,
aliens.
I'm not an alien person. Like I'm from fairy tale land. Everything is like angels, magic, whimsy to me. The
Oh,
sci-fi
cool.
stuff. I don't even believe in ray guns or anything like that. So
Oh, really?
I think Disclosure Day would happen to like get Trump out of hot water or something. That's my feeling.
Yeah, but then I'm okay, noted. I'll move on. But then I'm like, you can't really trust that. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't buy that.
I would believe my eyes. I am agnostic in the way where like if I saw an alien right in front of me, I'd be like, okay, all right, I'm wrong.
Oh, so you don't believe then? But you describe yourself as agnostic.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out how to grade this one, Willie.
Oh
What do
yeah,
you
I'm
think?
kind of giving confusing answers. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
No.
I'm breaking the
no.
system.
I'd say
You'd
no.
say
too.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Ghosts.
Ghosts are real as hell. Yeah.
Do you have any ghost stories?
Yeah. Actually, I do. I do have some ghost stories.
Did you get haunted?
No, but oh man, this sounds crazy, but I once cleaned out the house of somebody who had died recently under weird circumstances, and there was just so much negative energy in the place when we were cleaning it out. Like shit was falling over, and you just got like, it just felt like we were being fucked with, and I was like, this is strange. This is strange. So yeah, I'd say I believe in ghosts for sure.
This is impossible, dude, because you're telling like a very personal thing, but then I look at you.
Yeah. You can't imagine me like in a house clearing it out to help a friend. I've been around 5,000 years. I went to high school with Santa Claus, bro. Like I know a lot of people.
This is the fucking best episode. I hope that the listeners can understand that I'm looking at a cartoon. It's just
It's moving.
all right.
It's a
So
live cartoon.
a ghost is a yes. But you're not like with angels, you're not like I have ghost friends and I hang out with them and stuff.
No, I don't hang out with ghosts. Those guys are weird. Creep me out.
Yeah. All right. Bigfoot.
Sure. Yeah, actually, I believe Bigfoot could be real. I think there's lots of magical creatures and shit in the woods.
Okay.
Awesome.
I'm
You
very
don't know it.
earth-based. I'm very
You don't
earth-based.
but you don't know, but you've been around for 5,000 years. You know the origin of the story. So tell us where it came from, and is it based on, you know what I mean? Like just
Well, okay. Here's a question I have for you. Have you ever wanted to get off the grid?
Yeah.
Like, have you ever fantasized about
constantly,
leaving?
all the
See,
time, baby?
now you get it. Bigfoot is just a dude that doesn't want to do any of our bullshit. Doesn't want to deal with us. He's opting out.
He's just Jeremiah Johnson, but from a different time
Yeah, and kind of ape like.
with technology, or I mean, with.
Oh, is that what Jeremiah Johnson was? I thought it was a period thing.
Oh no, it's just a period thing. He's just he's not trying to get off the grid.
Okay. That would be
But
a
he's a
good show.
survivor.
Someone should make a show about someone getting off the grid, right?
Would there be other characters, or would it just be a guy alone?
Is it somebody who did something bad and that's their escape, or does somebody want something they have? Maybe when they got off the grid, they figured out some new energy source, and so people are after them.
Yeah, well, we could go sci-fi. That's cool. Yeah. Ah, man, I love that. Because then we can go really sci-fi. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, let's put a pin in this. Call call our agents, call our executives and stuff.
I'm just kind of surprised there hasn't been that, because everything sucks so much. Like, how is that not a show right now?
Yeah.
All right, sorry. 9/11 inside job.
You know what? I'm being 100% serious here. I'm kind of skeptical about this stuff because I think we live in chaos. Like anytime people start trying to explain these very complicated schemes that happen, I become more and more skeptical because I think humans are so disorganized and we live in constant chaos. Yeah, I have a harder time with that.
Dude, 10 years of doing this show, you just summed up my thoughts like so much more eloquently than I ever have. I've never been able to explain it, but you just like nailed it.
Not that I need to argue this, but like I feel like making the atom bomb was pretty good secret keeping, and the few people that needed to know had a bunch of people working for them that knew nothing. So
that's true. That's true.
But it was also like they thought they were doing good things, you know? Like the inside jobness behind 9/11 is just like all the most despicable thing.
Yeah, because when you're already a millionaire,
whistleblowers, you know,
like, and the goal is to take away all the law changing things. If your goal is to get that insurance money, like you already have millions.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, here's a question I have about the 9/11 thing.
That Stiltskin lives in than believing that there could be people that are just that bad, you know?
Yeah, but I don't know. Like the world I come from doesn't have movies, and that's why I'm staying here because got stuff like City of Angel to watch. It's so much better.
Yeah, that's the only reason. I was gonna ask: is Fairy Tale Land sounds awesome?
No, it's pretty awful. I mean, like everyone you meet out there is just kind of like a weird creature that tells riddles and they eat plums and stuff. And there's no good entertainment. There's just like Punch and Judy and marionette shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Your life is as good as someone's memory. You're like, picture how many people can't tell a story.
I have a question about 9/11 inside job, though. I'm genuinely curious about this. Like, are we talking like, because I could believe if it was like they let it happen to take advantage of it. But when it comes to like an elaborate collaborative thing, I have a harder time buying it, I think. Or like controlled demolitions, like some of that stuff I have like a harder time believing, I guess. But like, I wonder why it isn't just like, oh, they let it happen so that they could try martial law out.
I think it's a culmination of all those things. I think they let it happen. People were making money. People put the bombs in them, the thermite into the elevator shaft. I think it's a mixture of everything. They let it happen because they didn't exactly know what it was going to be, but they knew that they would be able to change the laws how they want if it happened. But I don't know, man. As soon as I start seeing the plane hitting the tower, I'm like, that just doesn't look real. Anyway,
well, so just like knowing where we ended up, and I'm ending this, but like just knowing where we ended up sort of makes a lot of it make more sense to me, even if like I don't believe in it like functionally. It's like, well, it did achieve a lot of fucking fucked up goals for them, you know?
Yeah, I believe that.
Anyway, you're two, so congratulations. You're a little bit more of a Wade than a Willie.
Oh, wow. I did not expect that. Okay, well, hey.
There's not a lot of like magic in the WoW scale, or like I'm thinking of like Fairy Tale Land shit, you know?
Yeah. You the power of magic words, eating, things that make you grow large, that kind of stuff. That's not really popular with conspiracy theorists, I think.
And your entertainment's bad, so you don't even really have like conspiracy theories there about, I mean, are there rainbows? Is there always a rainbow?
Yeah, there's always a rainbow, but where there's a rainbow, there's a leprechaun. Fuck those guys.
Wow. Why has nobody made a conspiracy from the fairy realm?
All right, that's idea number 2. Write it down.
I think it's because they're too simple. Like their stories are like Little Miss Muffet. Like that's been like, that's still a story that people are thrilled by. It's boring as hell.
I've never thought that much about fairy tales before. I mean, I guess you're right. And I like, you both have made good points about fairy tales. Like they just exist as like a amorphous blob in my head, like they're not like, nothing sticks out. I couldn't tell one.
Well, we definitely got the washed down, cleaner, children more friendly versions of everything.
Yes,
because like the Grimm fairy tales are all, I know that's their name, but they're pretty dark.
Yeah. Well, what's his name tried the Monty Python guy. What the fuck?
Terry Gilliam.
Yeah, with the Matt Damon and not Adam Driver. Who was it? Who was hot at that time? Maybe it was Adam Driver. You know what I'm talking? Grimm Brothers.
Oh, Heath Ledger.
Yes, Heath Ledger, the Adam Driver of before.
Now that could be a
the
conspiracy.
Imaginarium Symposium. What was it called?
Did someone
No,
take
wasn't
care
it
of
just
Heath
called the
Ledger
Grimm
to
Brothers?
make room for Adam Driver? Is there some kind of thing like that?
But I like them both. Anyway, we should get to the topic. Yeah.
Let's rock.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's do it. I'm gonna be so distracted by the fairy tale shit all episode. Willie, hit us with the topic.
Tonight on Real Life Sci-Fi, names. Is there a secret power to names? Throughout history and across spiritual traditions, the idea persists that a true or secret name holds the very essence and power of a being. Knowing it grants authority, control, liberation over that entity. In Gnostic cosmology, for example, the archons who rule the material world can be bypassed only when the ascending soul knows their exact names and the passwords tied to them, turning cosmic jailors into gateways of escape. Let's get into the secret power of names tonight on Real Life Sci-Fi.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
I feel targeted by this theme because, my whole deal was like, if you guessed my name, I would like blow up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So the gist of, I'll just run through the
Rumpelstiltskin
story.
You're Rumpelstiltskin?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Like I said, I'm that Rumpelstiltskin. Everybody from Fairy Tale Land has a fairy tale, whatever. You should watch our cartoon. We cover all this. It's all in there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. I welcome you to check it out. I'm excited to hear your feedback.
I mean, it sounds great. I love experiencing it like this, but
yeah.
Sorry, just to get over the name thing really quickly. I thought you were just like a GoBot version of Rumpelstiltskin.
No, I'm like, yeah, I've stolen hundreds of babies from people. I've done terrible things. I have a checkered past. Yeah,
I don't know anything about you.
Yeah, so I was going to go through a brief Rumpelstiltskin version.
Do you I'm excited for this.
Stiltskin, or do you want me to do it? Okay.
No, go ahead. I'd love to hear your version.
So the story has deep roots in like European folklore.
I'm just nervous now because you're like a legend, man. Like I didn't know that was you.
It's all good. I'm just like anybody else. Like pretend I'm just Tom Cruise or somebody normal, okay?
You should feel my heart. I'm like not good around celebrities. Sorry, Willie. Please tell me this.
And you could also make a deal with them because if you don't think you're going to have a firstborn,
dude. Don't. Yeah, I know where you're going. Don't tell him.
So there's different variants in Germany, Britain, Netherlands. The origins likely trace back thousands of years, probably to like the Bronze Age tales around 4,000 years ago, involving magical helpers, deals with supernatural beings, and the motive of guessing a name. Earlier references also include like a 16th century mentioned by German writer Johann Fischart. The Grimms collected and combined multiple oral versions, refining the tale over editions. Their two biggest ones were in 1819 and 1857. And they added stylistic polish and more of a dramatic ending.
Basically, I thought you were going to tell me the story.
No, I was just getting the background of.
He's right though. The Grimms are like that new Harry Potter show. That's like kind of like a ripoff of the Christopher Columbus movies, but like 10 hours long. It's like that. They got a lot wrong. It's kind of watered down. Yeah.
Or The Hobbit, or I call it The Hobbit, but The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, dude,
right?
Yeah,
I mean, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Grimm version is there was a poor miller who boasts to the king that his beautiful daughter can spin straw into gold. So the king locks her into a room and demands that she do it, threatening to kill her.
So she's Rapunzel?
No, she's just someone who.
Okay.
A strange dwarf, imp, or goblin appears and spins the straw into gold for her. First in exchange for her necklace, then her ring, and then finally her promise of her firstborn child. She marries the king after succeeding. When the baby is born.
Wait. How true is this so far?
Okay, well, let's say she did give me her jewelry. I still have it.
Okay. Wait, but you can spin hay into gold?
Well, look, I can't just like kick into magic just for fun. It has to be as part of like a Faustian bargain with someone. That's kind of my limitation. So you got to tell me something you want in exchange for, say, a firstborn.
Because it sounded like you just showed up and started doing it to like get on her good side.
Oh, I can smell weakness. I can suss that out in people. I kind of track them down. I'm like, you wish you were a little bit taller. You wish you were a baller. That kind of thing. And then I'm like, I could make that happen if you give me a baby.
You're saying CeeLo, was he just walking by when you were telling that to somebody? Or?
I heard him recording the demo from halfway across the globe, and I materialized in his recording studio. And I was like, oh, really, CeeLo?
Thanks for the list.
And he got 2 inches taller as we talked, and he's like, oh, okay, well, this is not bad.
So did he get all the stuff from the song?
Yeah.
He wish he had a girl if he did something, which I could never, he'd call her. I could never understand that. Thank you so much.
Did he end up, what level of basketball did he end up playing?
Nothing big, but he was pretty impressive at like local courts, that kind of thing.
That's crazy that no one ever followed up with CeeLo and said like, whoa, he did all the shit from the song. Like, we should write an article about this. There's nothing online about.
He kind of fucked up because he only wanted to be a little bit taller, and you can't really notice that. It's like barely perceptible. So it was kind of an easy job for me. Anyway, sorry, we're like way off the Rumpelstiltskin story. Willie was laying it out so perfectly.
So the dwarf returns to claim the baby, but she begs for mercy. He agrees that she can keep the child if she guesses his name within 3 days. Her messenger overhears the dwarf singing and dancing by fire, revealing his name, Rumpelstiltskin, or Rumpelstiltskin in German means little rattling stilt or noisy little goblin. She guesses it correctly, and enraged, he stamps his foot into the ground and tears himself into 2. In later edition, he just runs away mad. But the tale explores themes of greed, deception.
Now here's another good check-in. Oh, is that the end?
That's pretty much the end. Yeah.
Okay.
Here's my take on this story is like, look, I am a very successful evil being. The one time I fuck up, the one time I got a little too full of myself and I'm blabbing my name around this woman and her servant or whatever, they overhear me. And that becomes the thing I'm famous for, not the hundreds of other successful times that I've bamboozled, tricked, and gotten the better of foolish mortals.
Right.
It really pisses me off.
But it's correct.
Mostly, the attitude is kind of wrong. The vibe is off. They left out some of the good parts.
What's the attitude? Can you do an impression of the attitude from?
Oh God, it was so long ago. But people, they kind of had like a way of talking out of their mouth. A little bit like they were like, it was weird. It was weird back then.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Just like the feeling.
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Just the vibe.
Right. I'm trying to imagine it, and I can't. So the people would talk out the sides of their mouths.
Yeah, because they had like straw in there and stuff like that. It was very cool at the time.
Oh.
It's pretty hip.
They were like the cool cowboys.
Yeah. But yeah, Willie pretty much nailed it. And he really, he got the origin of my story and how it's been butchered and kind of like, homogenized.
Now, but now you don't do that anymore?
Nah, I just watch movies.
Okay.
Well, have you seen your movie? Your movies are awesome. Like, I see cool stuff all the time. Have you heard of Now You See Me?
Yeah, I love it.
I love it. Yeah, no.
I mean,
why would I ever want to leave?
Did you watch the last one where there's the fake guys?
Masterpiece.
Oh, it's great. It's
great.
Now You See Me 3.
Where they're throwing cards to get through security, laser security.
Oh,
yeah, that's Now You See Me too.
Oh, is it? God, they're all so good. They're
all
together.
So good. Yeah. They're my favorite.
It's if you ever just want to watch a live action cartoon, man, it's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good way to put it.
Okay, so what more about? Are we just doing Rumpelstiltskin? Or
no. I wanted to talk about. There's these old Gnostics who, in their belief system, they basically said that we're on Earth, our souls are trapped on this Earth, and the only way to break out of the soul trap is there are 7 archons that guard different realms of the planet that you can ascend to after you die. And so their main focus was you had to learn the secret name of the archon or angel or whatever they call them. They call them archons or angels. You had to learn the name of the person of the first realm, and then like that unlocked you going into the next realm. So you had to learn their name and then like a phrase to give to them. And so they would memorize these things while they were alive so that when they were dead, they could give the name, give the clue, move on. And that's how they would break out of the soul prison and leave this part of the galaxy.
This is okay. So, but that's weird to me. They made this all up, right? I mean, like, where did it come from for them?
Well, I don't know. And this was about 2,000 years ago.
So it was fairly recent.
Yeah, it's fairly recent. But
shut up.
Sorry, I forget you guys live for like 5 minutes.
No,
sorry,
I was thinking of
it's like so fucking mean, dude.
I just jumped onto it. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm curious about this though. So these Gnostics, did they actually figure out what the names are? Like, did they write the names down? Do we have the names?
Yeah. So let's see. The secret password list of the 7 planetary administrators.
Oh hell yeah! Here we go.
From the I don't know how to say the Apocryphon of John, the secret book of John.
Before we hear the names, what's better about the next one and the next one and next one is like did they have different rules or something? What?
They just ruled different realms. It's just like I don't know. It's weird because when you look at all of these ancient religions, because I like looking at those where they even ancient Egyptian stuff, like you had to know the name of the person to get across. It was all about knowing names and the power of names. And even if you look at, the start of the Old Testament, like it's just a list of names. And I'm just like,
yeah, shit.
And they say in the fairy tale realm, you're not supposed to tell a fairy or anybody your real name, because if they know your real name, they can bind you and by using your name. So you're supposed to, if you meet a fairy, you're supposed to give them a nickname or a fake name.
What do fairies look like?
Little ladies with wings. I mean, here's the thing: is most of that stuff is pretty accurate. Yeah. Because it's all real. So it's not like they're just people making it up.
Really threw me, man.
Well, that's in the Bible.
The Bible description of angels they're closer to aliens.
And if we can't trust the Bible, then what can we?
Oh God. Oh, I'm sorry. Sometimes I do ask this of a guest. Are you religious at all?
That's weird to me because it's like when I look at the Bible, it's like I know some of those people and stuff, and they're just like people I know. So maybe to a human, it's like, exciting. You're like, ooh, wow, that person's really cool. But like, I remember them being lame and like eating boogers or something. You know what I mean?
I remember when John wrote this note.
Exactly.
Okay. So you've been on Earth for how many of your years?
I've been coming and going, just like fucking with people basically for a long time. So it's fun. It's fun.
Okay. So you do go back. You got family back home or?
No, wow, we're really getting deep on my lore here. I didn't mean to talk so much about me. I was hatched out of an egg. I don't know my family or anything. I was hatched out of an egg. That's the best I know.
Oh, so how does that work with your species? Like, how do you survive your first day?
I don't know. I'm immortal, so I'm not really worried about it. Like, I can't really die. I'll be around pretty much forever, as far as I can tell.
I picture it close to a Grogu situation where all of a sudden, you're hungry and then you have a power and you eat some weird animal you didn't know you had powers. Like Grogu, all of a sudden just can do shit out of the bank without.
Wait, why is that similar?
Because Grogu is just some little weird baby that needs help, but then all of a sudden he kills somebody.
Oh, yeah. Well, it just made me think of like lizards. Lizards hatch, right? And I don't know. They're just programmed to go eat bugs immediately?
Yeah.
You just do what you know. If I saw a bug, I'd probably be like, that looks delicious.
It's weird. Most of the animal kingdom can survive on their own right out the gate. I mean,
I know.
Unless they drink
stupid,
milk,
but
like mammals need.
Right. That's so weird. Fucking the world, man, is crazy.
Like a snake gets out of the egg and it's a fucking snake.
Yeah, ready to go.
What weirds me out is bugs. What are they thinking? I don't like thinking about that. That actually unsettles me. I'm not even doing a bit. Like I'm just like, I know. Like, what is a termite doing? Yeah. What do they think is going on?
And then ants with their weird, like, just
eat,
like their drone shit. It's like,
yeah,
that's like they're the Borg or whatever, right?
Yeah. No, it legitimately weirds me out. Like paper wasps, those nests. How do
Yeah,
they know to
dude.
do that? Why do they
What
all do
about
that?
Dude, I know.
what about these bees that can warm up the temperature around the queen by just vibrating? They know how to
Yeah.
heat up the
What are those guys thinking?
fuck.
See, this is what the B movie should have been about like what they're thinking. Like they made him way too human.
Wasn't
Yeah, they
that whole
made them
movie
like
like a court
goofy.
case? Isn't it Jerry
Yeah,
Seinfeld being like, "I'm a
like
bee
half of it.
representing myself in court"? Isn't this
Yeah.
hilarious?
I was
And
working.
it did so well that they then made that the Seinfeld finale also. Like, what is he thinking, man?
Let's get him on.
Well, I
Well,
mean, you probably have connections. We don't.
Nah. I don't know. He seems a little weird to me.
do you think if he was on the show, we'd need to like make our screen look like he was riding in a car?
Wait,
Hey,
back to these archons though. I am
Oh yeah.
curious about the names. I want to know what the names were.
yeah, I'll read them and I'm gonna
Well,
bastardize them.
Willie,
I'll
I don't
spell
know if
them.
this is the best idea to tell this guy. It feels like, is this ulterior motives here? Like,
Are
should
you
we
trying to
so
break out?
easily like?
No. I mean, I want to know what kind of other fancy named individuals with weird powers. What names did they choose for themselves? I'm kind of curious.
So
Yeah,
so
see, this feels like a con, Willie. You really gonna go for this? You're
I
gonna
haven't
tell him.
I got
You can
nothing
trust
down on
me.
the table. I don't.
All right.
I'm not
What do
losing
we
anything.
get, dude? This guy has magic and shit. We could ask for some leverage here.
Oh, do you want to make a deal? Is
We
that
could
is that
make
what
a
you're trying to get?
deal.
You want to make a deal? What's the deal? What do you need?
Yeah. Oh well, I mean, I need a lot of money. Give me all the money. Not all of
Okay.
it. Wait. How literally do you take? Are you like a genie? Are you going to use this against me?
Yeah, usually there's some kind of ironic twist. So you might want to be very
Fuck.
careful how you word this kind of stuff.
Okay, can I get a do-over then?
Yeah, well, just because it's a show, I feel like maybe it's best not to, have record of this. So maybe like after the show, we can work this out.
No, because he's about to tell us all the names.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to do anything with the names. I change. If you watch the web series, it explains clearly that I change my name at a notary public like every week to make sure nobody can get me again. So I have a new name legally. So I'm just curious about the name change in business. Like that's what I'm here for.
Listen, I think he's full of shit, and I think we could get something out of it. But if you want to say the names, go ahead.
It's all up to you, Willie.
I'll say the names, but I'll think of a deal to happen later.
Okay,
I'd
that sounds
I'd like
good.
to put a deal down.
This guy's a piece of shit. He's not going to honor some fucking.
Oh, I always honor my deal. There's just always a twist. So
All right. Well, okay. We'll talk details later.
yeah.
So the 7 planetary archons. Yaldabaoth begets 7 androgynous authorities who rule the 7 heavenly spheres, corresponding to
Androgynous,
classical planets.
like David
Saturn,
Bowie.
right?
Does that turn
They're
you
all-
on? Do you have sex?
No, I'm just surprised, I guess, that they included that detail about them.
Yeah.
You're right. It was a weird detail to include.
Well, and they all have animal faces. So that from
Whoa.
Saturn outward to the moon, they through exact mappings vary. They govern time, fate, and the physical cosmos. Each has a grotesque animal face reflecting their chaotic nature. So from the
Why are
the
they
Apocryphon
grotesque?
of John, well, they're probably grotesque to humans, and they don't think they look weird or ugly. They're just not from
Why
Earth.
is all this religious shit grotesque? What the fuck, man? You want people to follow your stuff or not? Make them cute.
Well, but picture the first time seeing an alien. Anybody describing an alien's face, like nobody likes the way they look, whether they're grays or mantids or.
Well,
It's just like
yeah,
if you
but
saw any
people
sort
are
of
afraid
alien,
of aliens, right?
you're gonna think they're gross. So
They are
I'm
gross.
going like if this were a real entity, they would probably be gross looking.
That's fine. I just don't understand. It's all marketing, right? So like why are you making it so scary? We don't have to keep talking about this. I'm just
So from the Apocryphon of John, the secret book of John, the Nag Hammadi Codex 2, here are the 7 authorities' names and physical forms. Athoth, Athoth, Athoth,
You're
has a
spelling
sheep's.
them out also?
Yeah.
I mean, leave us a
Well,
little bit.
I mean, I don't know if I could tell what he said if he didn't spell it out though. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I
Oh,
don't
okay,
want
okay.
you to.
So this androgynous person had a sheep's face, goodness, sometimes the reaper. And then the next one, Eloeos, has a donkey's face,
Uh-huh.
forethought, providence,
That's funny. Donkey, these don't sound grotesque.
so he's a Democrat, is what you're saying.
right?
Well, what's his
Astaphios,
deal? Wait, what's his deal?
forethought and providence.
Okay. That sounds cool.
Yeah,
These
I'd hang out
don't,
with these
Astaphios.
I
guys.
thought some of them were going to be like war and shit.
This one is a hyena's face and divinity.
That's an interesting
Yao,
choice for divinity, like a hyena.
Yao.
maybe
That's a
they
good hyena
loved
face.
hyenas,
Really.
you know?
Yeah,
Like
it's true.
maybe they worshipped hyenas. They were the cows of India.
If you had to watch an animal, they're pretty entertaining.
Yeah. Whoopi
Yao
Goldberg, you know?
was a seven-headed snake. Lordship
Who was the boy
in what?
in Lion King? In Lion
boy?
King, it was Whoopi Goldberg and the hyenas.
Oh, was it Cheech Marin?
Oh shit, it was. Thank you. Sorry. Go on, Willie.
I've been watching a lot of movies since I got here, so I've
Fucking A.
I've got a head full of this stuff. You should
You're
see my
the guy to
YouTube algorithm.
ask.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sabaoth, dragon's face, kingdom, divinity. In some texts, he repents and is elevated by Sophia or Zoe to the seventh heaven. Okay.
Wow.
Cynthia or Zoe? Are we supposed to know that?
Yeah, right. I don't.
Yeah. Okay. Go on.
Adonin or Adonaeos has a monkey's face, jealousy and kingship, and Sabateos, face of flame and fire, understanding.
Ooh. Okay.
These are the
What?
7 of the week who rule the world. Each also has a paired glory name in their higher realms. Okay.
Do they say what a glory name is?
No,
I
don't
think that
tell him that.
in another version, there's 12 powers or rulers. The Apocryphon of John also lists 12 authorities, 7 in the heavens and 5 in the abyss depths.
But this is all just to say that names are important and have magical ability.
In their story, after death, the soul ascends through the archon spheres, and without gnosis, without knowing, they bind it back into matter. So that's the reincarnation trap. You can only get out if you know the name of of them, and then so you're supposed to declare your divine origin. I am from the light. I come from wherever. Name the archon.
You know what sucks? Here's what sucks about this whole system. It's almost like I want to call it like Mike Tyson's Punch Out, where the second hardest guy. No, it's not like Mike Tyson.
Is it like Super Punch Out for the Super Nintendo?
Popinski? You like the guy right before him? Is that what you mean? Or no, Macho
No, there
Man?
was fuck, dude. I shouldn't have even tried. I swear there was like a video game where the second hardest guy was harder than the first hardest guy. Maybe it's a lot of video games, but that's what it sounds like to
Mike
me.
Tyson,
where it's like,
if you could get the pattern down, he was easy, but the guy you had to beat to get to him was harder to beat than Mike Tyson. So I get what you're saying. Yes.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
I forget who it was. I think it was Macho Man, and he had some weird.
Was there a guy named Macho Man?
Yeah, and his body was like Soda Popinski's and had the same mechanics, but he had a big brown-haired mullet. So Soda Popinski did the spins, and he could do 3, 7, or 11. But this guy looked like him.
We're really drilling down on this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he was harder to beat.
He was really hard, and that's what this sounds
to him,
like.
To Mike Tyson. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I could never. Whatever. You got to get through the. I was just gonna make a joke about how you got to get through the monkey layer to get to the fire guy layer, because the monkey one sounds like the worst one. Because I didn't hear a bad thing in any of them except the monkey one. I think
jealousy.
The monkey one is. Yeah,
right?
jealousy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That seems
He
like
has
an
to have
easy guy to
deep memories.
defeat. You just like brag about stuff and he melts down.
Oh shit, it works like that.
Maybe, I
Okay.
don't
Oh
know.
yeah,
I don't know.
what? Oh, I thought when you were living in their realm that's what the realm would be like, you know.
Oh, I see. I see.
So what's
What?
weird to me is when I hear this shit, I think that there is a power to names. I don't think any of these things are nailing it. You know what I mean? But like when I picture teaching someone that they need to spend their lives memorizing what to say to the rulers of the outside, all of a sudden your life is ruled by some fear that you've wrapped your head around that is probably made up.
Yeah, but
And
that's religion, right? In
yeah,
a
totally,
nutshell.
totally. And so it's crazy to hear that this was an old religion and that's what they tried to.
Well, let's cut to the chase. I mean, do you believe that names have power? I mean, like, because I've never given a second thought to my name at all. Like, it's just
I've
it seems like a random thing.
so my thing is when you and this goes to like looking into like Edgar Casey stuff. If I say your name and I'm thinking of you, I feel like more than my voice saying it out loud, just my being knowing who I'm talking about and saying your name vibrates a little different than saying Wade in any other Wade that I know.
Yeah, that's true. But okay, but what about like all the Bens? And when you meet a different Ben and start hanging out with a different Ben, now when you say Ben, you immediately think of that one and not the other one. So what is that? What do you think about that? like like what I mean is that's
Like hanging
only
out
the
with Bin Laden.
You think there's a Ben Laden out there somewhere? Like, yeah,
Hey,
they're
well,
spelled different.
hey, Bin Laden, if you're listening to this, right into real life sci-fi.
if there's a real Ben Laden and he hasn't come out by now, there must not be one, right?
Imagine
I
that would
feel
be
like
your
we would all
email
know
address,
this.
the real Bin Laden, but it's BEN.
Well, we've heard of a million fucking Jeffrey Epsteins, right? Who are
Yeah.
like, not
Yeah,
that one. Like, I feel like I hear that news story every day.
yeah.
That reputable news story that I'm fucking reading. What am I talking about? So, when you describe it like that, that's true. And then, like, movie stars and shit, right? Like, that has to be true because, like, they're getting well, it's literally true too. Follow me here. I'm sorry, but like when actors start, a casting agent might tell, a director, or a director might tell a casting agent. Like that kind of happened to me when I was an actor for like 1 minute. Schraub asked for me, and then I think like I don't know. I just remember the casting director going, "We got all these directors calling for you." It was like three guys, but they set me up with a. I'm sorry, God, I'm just keep following me. They set me up with a casting agent and all this shit, and it's like, yeah, it was because they kept hearing my name, and so yeah, names are important, and like it just keeps building from there, right? Because then you become Tom Cruise, and so like, well, how do you explain? Okay, how do you explain this when it comes to energy and names and stuff? Is it the emotion that you're saying the name with? Because then we get Britney Spears. America loves to take these people down. So like,
Well,
does
I
that?
so like picture just Trump. Does it matter if you're saying his name with good intentions or bad intentions or thoughts? Like,
Right,
or
does it?
or do people saying their names like give them a power because people are
Oh,
saying
And
it?
what
like
does he put on
Stiltskin,
everything? He
like
puts
our
it on
boy
every
Stiltsy
building.
up here.
He puts it on every building.
Yeah.
He like
Fuck.
names everything. My new Trump sneakers. It's like,
Yeah,
it's on everybody's
dude.
lips.
Yeah. I
The
mean,
word
he's
everyone
naming.
says.
He says he's going to name the strait that they can't get open because he started a war, the Strait of Trump. Like he said, he's going to name it the Strait of Trump. It's like this guy's a fucking idiot. But like, does he know something we don't know? I mean, and Stiltskin's here, and he can tell us like, yes, it's all real. But wrap my head
Right.
around that for
So
me. Like,
so one idea is saying that if people know your names, they can use your name against you. But then one idea, a
yeah,
different
because you don't
idea,
want anyone to know your name.
yeah.
So you're doing the opposite thing. And
And you lose your power. You lost your power from them finding out your name.
yeah, so what's the deal with you? Why are you different than Trump?
What, like me or Willie?
You.
You.
Me? I'm way different than Trump. First of all, I don't put my name on everything. You know, that's
No, you don't put
vanity.
no, that's what I'm saying. No. What I'm
Oh,
saying is
I see
not
what you're saying. I thought you were saying it in an accusatory way. Like,
no,
what
I'm
makes you
saying
different?
no, I'm saying if Trump is getting power from using his name, and if the legacy is or not legacy, legend is that names have this like power, why don't you want anyone to know yours?
Well, you know, maybe like we were saying about Bigfoot, you know, there's power, there's a different kind of power in not being known, being off the grid. Once you're kind of like in the public eye and you're this big figure, you know, like there's kind of some downsides to that. So maybe there is kind of a power to having somebody's name and a power in everybody knowing it too, because then you have a reputation. I don't know. It does seem like a double edged sword, speaking to what you're asking.
Yeah.
I have a question about actors. You guys are both actors. Like, is it true that in SAG you have to register your name, and if like you have the same name as someone else, you have to modify it, right? Is that correct?
Uh-huh. And SAG, only one person can have that name.
Right. So if my name was
And
Bronson Pinchot, I would be like kind of screwed.
yeah,
Okay, well that's kind of interesting too, because that sort of like creates a similar dynamic
Well, you
to
know
those
they would
archons
have
and
to
stuff, right?
you know
Like,
what they well, you know what they would have to do? They would have to I mean, you would be like Michael B. Jordan. So what's your middle initial in that hypothetical?
Rumple L. Rumple L Stiltskin.
well, my
Well, I
actual
think
name I've changed, but yes,
right. And I'm kind of suspicious that it's Bronson Pinchot.
I would use that as a hypothetical.
You threw it
Yeah,
away
was
so
it?
that
Yeah,
it would throw us
yeah.
off.
I was saying if my name was Bronson Pinchot, I would have a problem because there
Right.
can't be two
Yeah.
Bronson Pinchots, and that
But
name carries so much power. You imagine Balky when I say it.
as Stiltskin, though, you're the master of deception, and so
I could be
you
Bronson Pinchot. Yes, I guess that's true.
Yeah, I think he is. I'm gonna
Don't be
say
ridiculous.
Bronson. So what do I when I say how do I initiate this? How do I make you explode or whatever?
Well, you'd have to know my current legal name,
Yeah.
as is.
and make a deal with him.
No, you could
Oh,
just say my name, and I have to tear myself in two or explode, or you know, depending on what country you're in.
Before? Did you hear the part where he ripped himself into two?
Yeah, that's
yeah. And
ridiculous. I would
thought
never
it
do
meant
that.
I thought it meant that he split into two Rumpelstiltskins and they had a bigger problem.
No, they like what was that biblical story where they cut the baby in half? That's how I kind of imagine it in that version.
Yeah.
Pretty gory.
This is like the only Bible thing I know. Solomon?
King Solomon. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
He totally did a Mortal Kombat finishing move on that baby.
I thought, did he actually end up doing it? I thought they were like, "Oh, this is crazy. Don't do that." He did it.
I mean, he's a fucking powerful king. His treasure's still out there.
Oh, I thought it was a teachable moment. I thought he was going like, "Okay, I'm gonna cut this. You guys can't decide. I'm gonna cut this fucking baby." And then they were like, "Oh,
I don't know.
no,
I don't remember the story.
That sounds like the Hollywood version. You know, they cleaned it up to make it more marketable, but the real story is he totally chopped that baby in half.
That's pretty badass." I mean, did you ever meet him?
No. You know, I tried to stay away from kings. They always tried to make me their jester, and I don't like that.
Ew, why? I wouldn't.
Well, I don't know. I
want
think
that.
I'm little and funny looking, and I've got a pointy nose. I don't know. I kind of look like a jester. I could see it.
I mean, we have something in our era, the modern era, and it's called I can't think of the word, but it's acceptance of people that look like you.
Body positivity.
Yeah, I mean,
Uggo friendly policies.
Yeah, the green weirdo acceptance.
Yeah.
association. Anyway, we're talking about names here, and I am intrigued by this because it does. Every point you've made has been very good, and so I'm also trying to think of how I can use this information. Like, what do? I just start spray painting my name. Is that what tagging is?
Well, here's a weird thing I've thought about.
It ultimately is, because everyone just tags their names, and like I never pay attention to them because most people don't have good tags. So I'm like,
well, I can't read them. I guess I'm like really white, but like I cannot read that shit, dude.
That's like trying to be famous and anonymous at the same time. It's pretty cool.
I know, dude. I know.
Oh, they found out who Banksy is. That's a name. That's a name.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So like, I mean, he's nothing without Banksy.
So
right?
did he lose his power once they figured out? That's an interesting. I mean, probably not, but I don't think his art is as valuable if you see his face now.
Yeah, but he's also
just
like
Banksy.
But he's also an
Steve
artist.
Banksy.
So like, does he lose? Like everybody got so used to it Steve? So quickly. they just immediately moved on. He's like the least famous person now.
That's Banana Steve.
Yeah, somebody saw him slip once.
That's all it takes. It's over
immediately.
I mean, I messed up. Did Banksy do that banana art thing? Or was just a banana?
Oh yeah, no. Oh well, no, he might have.
Or was that somebody else?
That was Warhol. It could have been Warhol. It could have been him.
I have a name incident in recent times that I can think of. What about that whole controversy where people were like demanding that Starbucks baristas read out the name Charlie Kirk on the cups?
Yeah.
You remember that? That was like a strange thing because like they're sort of like trying to do sort of a weird thing where it's like, say his name, call his name across the Starbucks, you pierced face, non-binary barista. There's like a weird power like trip going on there.
Well, and it's also like they call it a dog whistle now. I hate speaking like the internet, but whatever, language, it's fluid and it
gotta go with the flow.
Get used to it. Right. It's also that it's like to signal anyone else so that you can like fucking tip your red hat at them or some shit.
Yeah, but I mean,
right? Like you're trying to impress the restaurant by like,
yeah, there is kind of like a weird underlying thing there though too, where they're just like, if we keep saying his name, he's still alive. It's like the name is almost like a symbol or something like that. I don't know where I'm going with this. It's just thinking about names.
But it is, yeah.
The martyrdom bothers me because it's like, well, you could still like,
I will tell you this,
mess with his wife's bullshit, like you can do something instead of just having some power in your head from trying to make somebody do something.
Is Erica Kirk as catchy of a name as Charlie Kirk though? There's something about Charlie Kirk. It rolls off the tongue. It looks good in print. Like Charlie Kirk. Erica Kirk, I don't know. I have to kind of strain to say that. It's like it's not
the
quite
two
as
K's right there.
Erica Kirk
with the one,
Kierkegaard.
Say it 5 times fast, real quick.
Erica Kirk. Am I going to end up on a list for doing this? I feel like.
What is
oh no, I just didn't know if you could do it. Is it a tongue twister or not?
It's just unpleasant, I think.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. You're a 2, man. You're on my side. There's no sides. Here's what I was going to say, though, about Charlie Kirk. I didn't know who that fucking was. And now I will always remember his name. So, like, they drilled it into me.
Yeah, I mean,
but don't know all the things that he, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't go back and watch a debate he had with someone, So it's like,
no, I know, but still, if we're just talking about the power of the name,
power,
yeah, it's interesting.
And I don't like that. When you think of it negatively, it doesn't
matter.
Them. It should hurt them, right?
Well, I will say that, like, I don't even know what I'm saying about this, but like, when Erica Kirk, I should shut up, man. She brought out Nicki Minaj onto the stage. It was like, this is a good woman. It's just, it was a weird moment to me because I'm like, here you are
Oh, but
I
that's
think,
just so obviously like Nikki getting in on the grift, though. That
yeah, totally, totally. But it makes me go like, are they on the same whatever? I know, dude.
what? Same what?
The
Secret
same what?
society?
Now I'm
Yeah, the
curious.
same.
Oh,
Yeah.
Totally the
oh,
same secret
because
society
she's
because she was the one that I always said the reason why I believe the Illuminati is in the music industry is because of her music videos. Like they were all completely demonic and weird.
Well, but that was her. Yes. Okay. And this doesn't refute you in any way, but she was like a monster, right? Like wasn't her persona kind of like
Her monster was yeah, evil boy, yeah. Her on
Roman.
stage personality, yeah. Roman, thank you, good job.
Oh, what? You know about this?
Yeah. Roman is her
It's like
alter
Sasha
ego, right?
Fierce,
Yeah, but like
No,
evil.
but wasn't that Nikki's whole thing? Like she would switch between these two things, and one was like a demon or something.
I think you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah. She would
yeah.
be like exercising herself on stage.
So
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up because
But it just makes sense to me that if that's like the character, that all of her shit would be like that. But anyway,
there's
you're
this old story of this idea that there are entities out there that if you know their name, you can call them forward and ask them to help you. This is like some demon summoning shit, like picture the demons like Azazel, Baal, or whatever. Like if you know their name, you can. There's a power in knowing their name and summoning them, and it's just fucking weird to me, blows me away, and I'm scared of it.
yeah.
I don't want to
So
learn about it, but like that's
wait,
what it is.
why?
Is
Why does it scare you?
because I feel like if I can manifest something, but then I call on someone else's name, it could be my power doing it, but I'm actually using my power in the wrong way because I'm assigning it to another entity.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just Stiltskin looks like he's like jerking off right now or something.
No, it's sorry, I got a restless arm syndrome. I'm sure the
But
listeners to this podcast are really going to enjoy all these references
I know
to the visuals.
I'm trying not to like call too much of it out, but
If you're
and
listening to
also
this,
like
go back, restart from the beginning, watch the video version.
but I do have something to say. Fuck, what was it, Willie? What are you talking about?
I was talking about summoning demons using
Oh, I
their.
was just gonna try to put you at ease and say like I feel like you would have to call them with intent, right? Like they're not just showing up. I mean, you know how
Oh no, no, no,
exhausting
no.
that would be for
That's how
them.
I feel. I don't feel like I could say their name on accident and shit would happen. But I'm just going like I've always gone like if shit like why not ask for help from something
Oh, well, why not try it? What are you afraid of trying it for?
because I need to try my powers out first before I
What
not
are you talking
believe in
about?
my power of manifestation and
Oh, you've got some powers, huh? That's interesting. Where are we going with this?
You want to give him any tips? How did you develop your powers?
It was kind of like being born a snake. You just, you know what to do. For me, like I
Yeah,
just kind of
see,
knew
so
it.
we don't have
Yeah.
powers, do we?
But
There's
if you as a human wanted to also start eating the same things that a snake ate and like slither around on your belly, you could do it.
not as a baby.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's never too late to start something new.
what about eating baby snake poison? Does that help me in any way?
I would not advise that, but you're your own person.
Why
I'm
would
just
you do
going
that, Willie? Is that a thing?
I'm just trying to make a correlation to baby snakes and not controlling their venom so they like eat more venom because they put too much into the things they kill.
Oh, they
I don't
do?
know. Yeah, they that's why if you see a baby snake, you're supposed to they're more scary because they can't control how much venom they put in things. Like a snake, if it's attacking you, won't put as much venom as it would into something it was going to eat, or vice versa.
Oh, really? They're like conscious of they don't want to kill whatever this thing is. They're like, I just want to fuck this. Like that's
Yeah,
what a snake
yeah.
learns. He's like, this guy's gonna leave me alone if I bite him, so I don't want to like kill him. So they're like good. Snakes are good.
I'll say yeah.
Let's check out the book of Genesis, what it has to say about that.
Take it from him, man. He fucking knows shit.
Wow.
Okay, so here's the thing. So
well, I'm sticking around for this second episode, so I can't wait to get real with you guys. We can just talk about whatever, right?
Yeah. Listen, if you want access to that, go to patreon.com/real-life-sci-fi, become a Patreon. And we got to shout out twitch.tv/Shrugbuds with our boy here, Rumple Stiltskin. But Twitch is a live thing. So when can people find you?
We stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30 Pacific. And I think that's 9:30 Eastern. And yeah, we watch weird movies, we watch weird clips. Lots of people come in. There's tons of bizarre drops, in jokes. We do weird themes. Sometimes we have storylines going on with our characters live on Twitch, which is kind of unusual. I don't see a lot of other channels doing stuff like that. So come on by. We got a good community, solid people. We got guests coming in all the time. I want to get these guys on our stream sometime soon, hopefully. Yeah, check us out. It's a good time.
I kind of went into this world, man. Like, let me.
I'm gonna add. I'm a big fan of this show. I don't watch as much as I want to, but every time I do, I fucking love it. And the Discord community is actually really good too. And if you join the Discord, there's like secret benefits to being in that realm too, and the Patreon.
Yeah. And then also, like, what's the YouTube? Because I gotta catch up on this stuff if I'm gonna come do an ep.
Well, it's just Shrugbuds. It's the same thing. If you look us up on YouTube, we have a very underloved YouTube page that the algorithm hates. We don't get no play. So maybe you can give it a little kickstart.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm going to put it on when we're done here. So thank you, everybody, for listening. And we're good, right? We can do all right.
Yeah.
Just because you're paranoid don't mean they're not after you. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Real life sci-fi.